All right. I've had a little bit of too much, hey, this isn't so bad moments with Genshin Impact. Now it's time for me to be a little bit angry. And I think I'm justified in my anger, right? Because what I've been doing lately is trying to think critically about what is actually needed with Genshin Impact. And these developer notes are not it. I'm going to tell you straight up right now, from what the excerpts that I've read, it doesn't seem like this is anywhere near what we wanted. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna read through this. We're gonna talk about it, and I'm going to express my thoughts on it. But of course, if you like the content, like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff, and make sure to check out Gamer Subs. Use code Tystra for 10% off, y'all. We're trying to get our own cup, and we're getting there very, very quickly. I'm actually very stoked with how quickly we're getting there. So if you want to see a Tystra Gotcha Grandpa Cup, make sure you use code Tystra for 10% off at gamersubs.gg. Let's go ahead and dive in, right? So we're just going to go ahead and dive right into it. We're not going to do this little intro. We're just going to go straight into this, right? Quests. Ready, set, go. Jump straight to the quest's required time with one click. Sounds okay at first, right? Wait until 8 to 12 the next day and open the clock and adjust the pointer. Oops, off by a minute or a few minutes. Not anymore. Starting in version 5.8, you can simply click to navigate to quest objective and automatically jump to the required quest time. Why was this needed? Like, here's the thing with me. I'm going to be straight up, and people are probably going to be like, oh, you're just angry for no reason. Like, hear me out on this, right? Why is it that we need to have a quick clicker to the times when all we really needed was for you to adjust the time after we end that part of the quest? Like, am I crazy here? Like, why couldn't we just have the adjustment be that, oh, hey, you ended this part of the quest and the next part of the quest has you have to wait until like 10 a.m. Well, why don't we just adjust the time from that part of the quest to that so you could just continue? Why do we need a time skip button? I'm not asking for that. That's not what we wanted. When we talked about like skipping anything, it's about skipping the story if you really don't want to listen to it. Because in all honesty, guys, and I want this to be clear, like, Genshin's story is not that bad. I think that people should listen to it. But let's take, for example, the Aranara quest, right? Honestly, I didn't pay attention to even 75% of that. And maybe it was a great quest. I'm probably losing out on that. That's fine. I'll watch a lore tuber on Genshin, and they'll tell me everything that I need to know about that quest specifically. And then I'll be like, hey, I didn't miss a damn thing. I could just skip, right? So to me, I think that doing this little skip feature for the time is completely pointless, and it wasn't actually needed. Now, I already know there's going to be people in the comments being like, you were so salty. This was needed for the people who do care about this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but for real, think about it. There is a better option they could have done than to just add the skip like this. They could have literally just made it so that the time adjusts to that part of the quest automatically. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't think I am. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll debate y'all on this one. Flexible adjustments. Oh no, I forgot to enable voiceover before entering the quest dialogue. Now I can only hear music, but not the characters talking. Don't worry, after version 5.8 update, you'll be able to access audio settings during quest dialogues. I think that's neat. Like, there's people who tell me that, because, like, for me, I turn off the music when I'm doing my Genshin stuff, solely because of the fact that I like listening to my own music. And there's nothing wrong with Genshin's music, by the way. It is good. It's just not something that I'm listening to every minute of every day, right? But I will say there are times when I wish that I could turn on the music during a quest. Like, before a cutscene happens, would be great. However, we haven't had that. I think that this is actually a decent function. It's definitely not like the previous thing with this shit, but it's definitely something that I can actually enjoy a little bit, so thumbs up from me. I think that's good. World exploration, material tracking, local specialty spotters, gather around. With so many companions, it's getting hard to remember who can help track down specialties. Good news, in this version, the material tracking interface will display character icons of who can detect local specialties in the region. Go check to see which companion can lend a hand. I do like this one. I think that this is a good one because for me, I have a hard time remembering who could track what in what region. So, big ups on this one. Actually, such a good update right here. Such a small one, though. It's a small one. It's not going to be like the front pager. This is literally the B team type of update, but this one actually is better than the frontlining feature that they're talking about. Like, this is better. This is better. This is shit. I'm going to keep it a $150. That's how I feel about it. All right, Oculus Resonance Stone upgrade, more flexibility in collecting oculi. Starting in version 5.8, if you've already marked one of the oculi locations, you can consume another oculi resonance stone to mark a new one. I'm confused. I thought that was part. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I don't know. I thought that that's how that worked in the first place, but maybe I'm wrong. Can somebody explain to me in the comments down below? Because for me, I usually just go off of the Genshin like interactive map, and I'll collect whatever I can. And if there's one that I know I'm missing and I can't figure out where, I just use a resonance stone. To me, I don't know. I don't know. That I'm confused by that one. I'm gonna leave that one be. I'm gonna leave that one be. Artifacts. At a glance, special markers added to characters' compatible artifacts to help travelers select suitable artifacts for their characters more easily after the version 5.8 update, when the fully leveled 5-star artifact has a highlighted main affix and a certain number of highlighted minor affixes, including enhanced ones. It will be marked with a special icon in the character effects menu. So as you can see, there's a different border, and it's marked like what? I guess I want to say yellow, but I know that people are going to be like, it's not yellow, it's beige or something like that, you know? But you get what I mean. Like, it does look good. I think that that's decent. Like, I don't know, man. For me, it was like, you could tell if this was good if you saw the main and minors, like, in regards to, like, the, like, actual stats and all that, and if it was good for the, if it was good for the character. But for me, I'm just sitting here like, really? Like, we need now a circle around the artifact to say, hey, this one's good for you. Hello. I don't know. I think that this one's a kind of a nothing burger. I really don't care for this one. It's not changing anything. I'm still paying attention more to the like actual stats than anything else. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's weird. Test run and character talents, combat talent demos added for new characters. Okay. Starting in the new version, travelers can quickly view combat talent demos for characters released in version 5.7 and later via the... so in test run, okay. So in test run, you could click the camera icon and it lets you actually see what the talents do and what they're like, what they're able to do, I guess. That's pretty cool. I can dig that. I think that that's actually kind of cool. Because for me, I still don't understand how to use, I don't understand how to use skirk as well. So I need to go watch some gameplay, but my skirk is pretty nasty. I'll tell you that. But this developer notes is very short. I will say that, but overall, I think that the developer notes in general, like, it has good points, but I think it's just a massive crap on this right here. This brings my whole entire mood down because there was a better way to do this, and you're like, it just feels like they're ignoring what we want. Now, granted, I think that they might add the skip. This is me having wishful thinking, right? And I'm gonna come over to here. I think that there's a chance that they'll add the skip story button in not 5.8, but in 6.0. I think that they'll add that, and the reason being is because I have seen a lot of people talk about it, and it's true. When it comes to major updates, they save a lot of the big stuff for those updates. So there's a chance. However, I don't think they're going to do that. I think that the Genshin team is too stuck in their own old ways that they're not willing to change so much. They make it easier for the people who are literally drool on the side of their mouths. They have no idea what they're doing in the game, and they're just like, I want a circle that goes around my artifact so I know it's good. Oh, they already added, like, highlights to the major and minor affixes to the actual artifact. Why do we need a circle that highlights the artifact? Like, hey, that one's the best one. I don't know. I think that this developer note sucked overall. Like, and it's not to say that, you know, the music adjustment isn't good or The like finding the specialty characters is good or not. Like, it's not to say that, it's just that in general, like, if your main attraction is the one time or one click time skip feature, if that's your main attraction to like get people like hyped for this wasn't it. That's just me. But there are some good things in it. It's just, I don't know. I just think that it's sour when you make that the first thing that you talk about. Anyways, y'all, let me know what you think. Am I being too crazy about it? Am I like too upset? I don't think so. But it is what it is if I am. So let me know in the comments down below. Love you guys, and we will see you in the next episode. Please take care and be safe.